now to the online petition that sparked a global call for justice for Trayvon Martin. More than 2 million people from around the world have signed their names demanding George Zimmerman be arrested for killing the 17-year-old. The petition drive was launched 2 weeks after the shooting and continues to grow every second. Joining us now is the man who sparked the massive online protest, Kevin Cunningham. Kevin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
You graduated from Howard University School of Law back in 2009, and as I understand it, you started your petition March 8th. And what was that point in your life where this became big enough that you wanted to put all of your time and your energy to bringing this story to light in a way that the mainstream media was not doing?
Well, I originally heard about the situation on listserv. Somebody sent an email with a link to a Reuters report. It was very brief, initially covering, I think, the first press conference that the family had, and upon reading it, I just became inflamed instantly and decided that I wanted to do something about it. It just so happens that I've been looking into social media a lot. It's something that I kind of fell in love with after following the Egyptian Revolution closely and the Arab Spring in general, and I saw this case, and I thought that this could be our Khalid Saeed moment, so to speak, and that take the tragedy of one person, but hopefully be able to use it to illustrate that there are a lot of structural problems in our system that also need to be addressed, and that this case could be emblematic of that, and would hopefully be able to garner enough attention to get people to think about this kind of thing in a different way.
In one of your interviews, you said, what I've learned through social media is that you don't have to go through institutions anymore. Any individual with an idea can make it work if they have a connection to the internet.
Yeah, it's very liberating for me. For lots of reasons, I've had a lot of problems fitting into institutions. I kind of like to do my own thing, and when I think I'm right, I tend to stick by that. So this was an opportunity for me to reach out and have an impact on people's lives without having to get permission from anybody else.
Obviously, you know the issue of race in this case, and you also, earlier I was talking with Torrey, I'm sure you know him very well, and he was saying that, you know, so much of the passion and the anger is coming from African Americans. Obviously, if people look up at their screen, they see that you are not African American unless you tell me otherwise. But you have had a passion for this because you believe, as Trayvon Martin's mother indicated, this is about right and wrong. That's what she said here at that Million Hoodie March in New York.
Absolutely. I said before, as a person, I don't believe in black and white. I think that there are arbitrary constructions, social constructions that divide us from each other, and I don't choose to participate in them. I look at Trayvon as a member of my extended family, and his family as members of my extended family, just as I would look at anybody else. It boggles my mind that people think that white people shouldn't care about this. Yes, technically, part of the problem with the justice system is that it is institutionally racist, and this is one of the manifestations of that. There's lots of other ones, and it particularly affects black people, but it doesn't only affect black people. I myself was assaulted by a police officer back in 2002 with handcuffs on, and there was a black police officer who did it, and the system went right along with him and persecuting me. So the problems with the justice system transcend race, but there's no way to divorce them from race. I think that the historical origins of what we see, I think you can track it all the way back to the post-Civil War period and the black codes, and into the future with the drug war, where there's been the criminalization of the youth, and in particular black and brown youth.
Well, Kevin, obviously I'm sure that the Martin family and all of those who are supporting this effort appreciate the fact that it was you who went online, and you are the one who's credited with really pushing this to the level that it needed to be. Thank you so much, Kevin. Greatly appreciate your time. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for talking about the case.
Absolutely.